Hey guys, it's January 1st, 2012. Happy New Year. I'm going high raw as of today and I'm kicking it off with a young coconut water fast. A young coconut looks like this. It's basically a green coconut that the green shell has been cut off, and they make it easier to open, and it looks like this. So, what's so special about young coconut? Why is it superior? Because the water inside of here has been filtered through the tree. That actually isn't a nut, it's a fruit. And this is some of the best water you can drink. It's got tons of electrolytes, more than any sports drink out there, and vitamins and minerals, and it's nice and sweet, it's delicious. And as the name suggests, it's just a coconut that hasn't matured yet, and it's superior to the old hairy brown ones. It's got meat inside that's flexible. Sometimes it's jelly. You can actually eat that if you want. You can mix the water and meat together and make a smoothie. I have a video on that. And yeah, every January I like to do some type of cleansing or fasting, and especially since I'm going high raw vegan, I want to do like a really hardcore, like nice fast and cleanse and get the toxins out and all that. So I'm going to get the old out, make room for the new. I'm not sure how long I'm going to do this. I have 7 of these boxes that hold 9 coconuts. I figure I'm probably going to go through 1 box a day while I'm doing this. I'm probably going to use 1 along with some warm water for an enema, probably each morning. I believe in using colon hydrotherapy while fasting. Some people don't, which is okay. And if you read The Master Cleanser by Stanley Burroughs, the Master Cleanse, the saltwater flush, you mix the salt water and you drink it, and you have to go to the bathroom right away. That's actually an alternative to an enema, because Stanley Burroughs didn't really believe in colon hydrotherapy. He liked saltwater flushes because they start at the mouth and go all the way out, whereas an enema just kind of reaches the lower colon. So this doesn't taste bad though. When you do an enema, you don't have to taste anything. So I believe in doing the enema, so if I do that, probably at least every 2 days, probably every morning if I'm feeling up to it. And I bought a coconut water book. This is Coconut Water for Health and Healing by Bruce Fife. It's got a whole little section on how to do a coconut water detox, and it tells you how to do it. He doesn't say anything in the actual how to do it about using enemas, but he did say that some people suggest using enemas. He did mention though that you want to put a little bit of salt on your tongue each day, because you lose some minerals when fasting, you lose sodium, so you want to put some salt on your tongue every day. He recommends drinking water along with the coconut water. So like I said, I'm probably going to use 1 in some warm water for an enema each morning, and then I'm probably going to use the other 8 to drink throughout the day. I'm going to put the young coconut water in this bottle and take it to work with me. I work an average 40-hour-a-week job in a cubicle, sitting down all day. So I'm not going to overtax my system by like doing physical labor or anything. I just sit in my cubicle, work on the computer. So I'm also going to drink this, probably half to 1 of these each day. This is just spring water, and that's it. That's all I'm going to consume is the coconut water and filtered water. Not sure how long I'm going to do it. I have 7 of those, so I at least want to do it a week, at least. 2 weeks would be awesome if I could do it for 2 weeks. The longest I ever fasted was 16 days. In January of 2009, I think it was, I did the Master Cleanse. I fasted for 16 days. I'd like to go longer than that this time if I could. I really would. Just the whole month of January would be awesome. And if I don't do the whole month of January on coconut water, after I'm done with the coconut water fast, I want to do another routine. I bought this book too. It's Coconut Cures, also by Bruce Fife. This is about everything. The other one's just coconut water. This is about all coconut oil, coconut water, coconut meat, everything. There's a section on coconut oil detox. It's where you take in like 12 tablespoons of coconut oil throughout the day. So I got me some nice organic, unrefined, cold pressed extra virgin coconut oil. I love Nativa, that brand is awesome. So I just do like 12 tablespoons of coconut oil each day. If you can't handle just taking it by the spoonful, you can mix it with some sugarless lemonade. But I'll get into that later. First, I just want to do the coconut water fast. Then I'll do the coconut oil detox, and then I'll take it from there. So I think that's about it for now. Just to recap, it's January 1st. I'm going high raw. I'm starting out, kicking it off with a young coconut water fast. I'm going to go at least 7 days, maybe 2 weeks. I'm going to do an enema probably every morning, possibly with 1 coconut and warm water. I'm going to drink probably the rest of the case each day, so 8 coconuts. Probably go through a whole case a day. I got that box for $15 at Saraga, which I mentioned in the intro. $15 for a box of 9 is a really good deal. That's a really good deal, especially here in Indianapolis. I live in Indianapolis, Indiana, in the United States of America, and you know they have to import those coconuts from Thailand or wherever. So that's actually a really good deal. There's a guy that hooks me up at Saraga, $15 a case. That's like $1.67 a coconut, which is good. And I just wanted to mention that if you're going to do this, if you're watching this because you want to do it, make sure to use real young coconuts. Don't go out and buy the bottled, prepackaged young coconut water. That's been pasteurized. That's not the way to go. It's not going to give you the same effect as the real thing. You want the real, fresh, raw coconut water from a young coconut. So I think that's pretty much it for now. I'm going to do this collage style like my other videos and just, probably do 15-minute videos, just however many days I put together in one video. So I haven't done anything yet. As soon as I'm done with this, I'm going to get started and do what I got to do. I might show how to open a coconut. I have a video on that, but I might show how to open that later. So yeah, that's about it. I will see you guys probably later tonight to document how day 1 went. So I'll see you guys later. Hey guys, I just wanted to show you real quick that 1 coconut filled up this whole thing, just so you know how much water is in there. It was actually overflowing. I had to drink a little bit. That is so good. Oh, it's nice and sweet. I love it. But yeah, you get a pretty good amount of coconut water in each coconut. That's why the young ones, another good thing about the young ones is there's a lot of water in it. It's nice and sweet, it's delicious. So I also wanted to mention that using one of the coconuts for an enema along with some warm water, that's just something I came up with. The book doesn't say anything about that. That's just something I came up with, just because I feel that there probably is some benefits to doing that. So I just wanted to record that real quick, and I'll see you guys later tonight. Wanted to show you real quick that I'm just going to pour this into the enema bag using a funnel. And then what I'm going to do is fill it the rest of the way up with warm water. Alright, so I got the young coconut water in there along with some warm water. I just use tap water. If you can drink it, you can use it for an enema. Then you put the hose on. And then you take the other part and you know the rest. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and then just drink my coconut water and spring water throughout the day. And I will see you guys tonight at the end of day 1. I'm going to show you guys how to open a young coconut to get the water out. So first you need to just shave the end right here with a cleaver. I'm going to keep the plastic on because there's formaldehyde on the outside. You don't want to be touching that. It doesn't get on the inside, the water on the inside is safe. And then just want to take a cleaver and do not hold it with your left hand. I've learned this the hard way. I have a permanent scar right here from hitting my finger with the cleaver. I actually hold my hand behind my back to keep it from getting hit. And just you want to take the edge of the cleaver right here. You can just find a spot on the top and you just want to give it a nice whack. After some practice you can usually do it in one hit. So let's see here. and then just want to pop it open, and there you go. That's how you open a young coconut. Tons of water inside, good water. I'm gonna pour it in this gallon container for my fast, and I want to strain it because you don't want to get any of the chips on the inside or anything in it. So just pour it in, and that's all there is to it. Also, if you want to get the meat out of the coconut, you just use a rubber spatula. I already got it out of this one, but just for demonstration purposes, just want to put the rubber spatula in there and just go all the way around. And if it's good meat in the coconut, it'll just come right out like that. It's flexible because it hasn't matured yet, like the brown ones. You can use this for raw food recipes. You can use it to substitute noodles. You can dehydrate it. You can like blend it with the water, make a smoothie, and dehydrate that, use it as a wrap. There's all kinds of stuff you can do with that, or just eat it plain. So I just thought I'd show you that. Alright, it's about 6:15 on the night of day 1. Today was pretty easy. It's Sunday. Just laid around, watched the Twilight Zone marathon for New Year's, and had a little bit of hunger, but I solved that with the coconut water. That's good. I used one for an enema, and then I put 6 in here, which filled it up a little over halfway. And then there was one that didn't have any water in it because there was a crack on the bottom. I guess the water flowed out. And then I used one to demonstrate how to open a coconut. So I went through the whole case today of 9. And yeah, not much to say about today. I did forget to mention earlier though that I am going to use some of the coconut oil on my skin because I decided, since I'm fasting, not to use my Enbrel, not to use my psoriasis medication. When you cleanse, you don't want to put medication in your body because you're trying to get rid of toxins, not add to it. Your body can't be trying to deal with that while you're trying to detoxify. So not gonna take the Enbrel psoriasis medication while I'm fasting. Gonna use the coconut oil on my skin, and that's about it. Today was pretty good. I'm pretty sure I can probably go a week at least. So I think that's all I have for today. So see you tomorrow. Okay, it is day 2 of my young coconut water fast. I weighed myself this morning just to see how much I would lose in one day because I ate a whole bunch of stuff, the day before. I didn't ease my way into it this time. I just kind of ate a whole bunch of stuff and then just totally jumped into it. And I was 212 yesterday, and the scale said 206.6 today. So I lost about 5.5 pounds just of junk, It's not fat or anything, it's just waste and just getting all the old stuff out and all that. So I got up this morning and I was kind of hungry, and then after the enema the hunger went away, so I thought that was interesting. The enema made the hunger go away, and then all of a sudden I had a whole bunch of energy. I wanted to get up and do stuff like clean and stuff like that. Yesterday I was just kind of laying around watching TV and stuff. I didn't feel like doing anything yesterday, but today I did. So I got up and cleaned and stuff, and then I used one coconut for the enema, like I said, and then I put the other 8 in here to drink. And it actually filled up most of the way. I was surprised. And I still have a good amount in there. I think it's up to right here. So I think what I'm going to start doing is just using 6 coconuts instead of 8, because you get a lot of water out of those coconuts. So I'm going to start using 6 instead of 8. I was going to mention that it's really important to have support when you're fasting, and I actually have a friend that I'm fasting with. She's doing a juice fast while I'm doing my coconut water fast, so we're kind of fasting together. And she needed some fruit for her juice, so we went to the store and got some fruit. so she could juice it. And was a little tempted at the store, but wasn't too bad. Then we went to the gym, and I forgot to bring my coconut water with me to the gym. I couldn't believe it. So then I ended up drinking some when I got back from the gym, and it like totally filled me up. Like, I'm really surprised how much the coconut water is kind of making me feel satiated. Like with the Master Cleanse, the lemonade doesn't really like keep me full, but the coconut water is like really giving me a feeling of fullness, and I'm only having to drink like a little bit every couple hours. I'm surprised. But anyway, it was really nice going to the gym. I did a little bit of arms and legs. Want to keep the muscles going while you're fasting. You don't just want to lay around the whole time, because you don't want to. Some people say you lose muscle mass. That's up for debate, but I'm not going to talk about that. I'm just going to say that it's good to do a light workout at the gym. You don't want to overdo it. Just do a light workout at the gym. And then I sat in the sauna. I love sitting in the sauna. Love it, love it, love it. The sauna is awesome. I love sweating. And I'm wondering if I'm going to get to the point where my sweat smells like coconut water. I'm not sure. But sat in the sauna, which felt really good because it was a cold, snowy day in Indianapolis today. Then I sat in the whirlpool, which was nice, and then I jumped in the swimming pool for just a minute because it's really good to get the cold and the hot and cold effect. It's good for your blood vessels. It's kind of like a hot and cold shower. So jumped in the swimming pool, and then came home, drank my coconut water, been watching TV, and here I am. So that's it for day 2. Like I said, I had energy today, not much hunger today, a few thoughts about food. I'm really looking forward to jumping into my high raw diet and making raw food recipes. I watched some of my own recipes from back in the day, and then I watched some other people's recipes on raw food. Probably shouldn't watch videos about food while you're fasting, but I'm ready to just jump right into making my raw food stuff. I want to post a lot more raw food videos. I only post like vlogging videos when I'm doing something like this, like fasting or cleansing or eating raw for 30 days or whatever it is. I really like to post raw food recipe videos. It's kind of like my main, besides documenting this stuff, my main thing with YouTube is posting raw food videos. So I want to get into doing that as soon as I'm done. So I might start compiling recipes and ideas. Like I want to do a video on raw burgers using a ground flax meal to hold it together and dehydrating it with chopped up vegetables and just all kinds of stuff I got planned out that I'm going to do soon. I'm really wanting to get down to 180 this year, 180 pounds, and I'm going to do it. So I wanted to mention like the reason for fasting. Like you shouldn't really fast or cleanse for weight loss. You should fast and cleanse to clean out the inside of your body. It's important to give your body a break. You wouldn't want to work all the time. Your body doesn't want to work all the time. You need to give your body a break. And then you need to clean the inside of your body just like you clean the outside of your body. And so fasting and cleansing. Some people fast for spiritual reasons. I do it for health reasons. I believe in the health benefits of fasting. Fasting is a great way to heal sickness. A lot of times when you're sick, you don't feel like eating. That's your body's way of telling you to fast. When animals are sick, they don't eat, they fast. Your body can just repair itself a lot easier when it's not dealing with food. So that's pretty much the reasons to fast. Cleanse, detoxify your body. And then the reason for enemas while you're fasting is because you want to have bowel movements every day. When you're not eating, you're not pushing anything through your body, you're not causing bowel movements. You want to make sure that you're still having bowel movements. So that's the reason to do enemas every day while you're fasting, because you want to keep your bowels moving while you're not eating. There's some debate about enemas while fasting. Some people say not to, but I'm pro colon hydrotherapy. If you can afford colonics are much better than enemas. I probably want to do colonics this time. Probably just do daily enemas and just jump right into my raw food stuff. Lots of videos coming. Lots of videos coming. Gonna get down to 180. Gonna document my journey like I have for the past 5 years. And it just really feels good to be at this point. Like, I've been documenting my stuff on YouTube for like 5 years now. Started out with the Master Cleanse and then got into raw food and all that. And I'm really glad that I've been able to document my journey. Like, because some people, they just make a YouTube account when they're already to the point of where they want to be. And it's kind of cool that I started, at a certain point, working my way up to here, going high raw vegan, and getting into fasting and cleansing and all that. And it's really good to have support from you guys, so I appreciate it. But I am going to continue to document as long as I can. Even when I do reach, if I have a final destination, just keep posting and posting. And yeah, so kind of rambling, but I just want to get all the information out there that I can. And I don't know if I mentioned, yeah, I think I did. I'm not taking my medication for psoriasis while I'm doing this. I'm not sure if I'm going to start back up when I'm done. Just depends on how I feel at that point. Anyway, I think I'm going to end the video and go take a nice hot Epsom salt bath. Epsom salt's good for helping you to relax, help your muscles relax, and just a good thing to do when you're fasting. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, it is the night of day 3 of my young coconut water fast. It's only 10 till 6 right now. I decided to do it kind of early so I can get the videos edited and uploaded. Today, in the morning, it was kind of like just laying in my bed, kind of like half asleep, half awake, and I was kind of in this little trance, or just wanting to lay there. I forgot to mention that I took yesterday and today off of work, so I could have Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, the first 3 days, off of work to just be home, because the first 3 days are apparently the hardest. That's what most of the fasting books say, is the first 3 days are the hardest. But for me, with the Master Cleanse, the first 3 days are usually the easiest. I think because you still have like waste in you, and once you start to get like day 4, day 5, like there's literally nothing in your stomach. So usually the first 3 days are the easiest, and then it gets harder for me. But for a lot of people, the first 3 days are the hardest, and then it gets easier. But this time, the first 3 days have been pretty easy. I haven't been very hungry. I'm really surprised how full the coconut water is keeping me and how much energy I have. The coconut water is like pure glucose. It's got sugar in it. I mean, it gives you energy, and I'm just really surprised. I don't want to just lay in bed and just not do anything. I actually want to get up and do stuff. So I got up afternoon, and my friend Kelly and I, who was fasting with me, went to the gym. We went to the gym, and I sat in the sauna, whirlpool, jumped in the swimming pool again, and that was pretty fun. I plan on going to the gym while I'm doing this. Probably not every day, but a few times during the week, just to keep the muscles going, and sit in the sauna, sweat, help detoxify. And I also forgot to mention that as of January 1st, I also wanted to start going natural with all of my healthcare products, my skincare and shampoo and everything. I went all natural before, but I stopped. I never got into using natural deodorant and natural oral hygiene products. So for like the past year or so, my shampoo has been all natural. My soap, I always use the tar soap and tea tree soap, the natural soaps from the health food store. But I never really got into natural deodorant or oral hygiene products, and so that's what I'm changing as of January 1st. I'm using all natural products, like with everything I use. At least I'm going to try to anyway. So the book mentions like not using deodorant and stuff because you detoxify like through like all your detoxification areas, like your skin and everything. That's why your breath starts to smell bad, and you start to have like body odor, and your tongue coats. My tongue has started coating, by the way. It's got like, when you detoxify, your tongue gets white, a white coating. I'm not going to show you guys, but just trust me, my tongue is coating. So I bought a tongue scraper when you detoxify it. I mentioned this in one of my first videos back in 07 with the Master Cleanse. I mentioned this. You want to scrape, every night. You want to, after you brush your teeth, use a tongue scraper. It's really important to get that stuff off of there. You can find this. I got this at the Dollar Tree, 2 of them for $1. So I mean, they're cheap. And then as far as my natural products go, Crystal Stick, like I mentioned, he's mentioned not using deodorant and stuff in the book because you detoxify, you don't want to be like covering it up, but I think a Crystal Stick is okay. This is just natural body deodorant, Crystal Stick, fragrance-free, hypoallergenic, eliminates odor, non-staining, lasts over 1 year, underarms or feet, 100% natural mineral salts. It's just natural mineral salts and ammonium alum. There's no aluminum or anything in it. It's just all natural. It's like literally a crystal. You just get it wet and apply it, and you kind of got to do it like a couple times a day. And I tried this before, and I noticed that I kept getting sweaty before, but I think I might buy another one and keep it with me, and during the day just use it more often. And then as far as the natural dental stuff goes, I went ahead and got some Nature's Gate wintergreen gel toothpaste. It's kind of thick. I'm not really used to it being thick. It's like a gel, as it said. So trying to get used to that. That's also the kind of shampoo I use. If you watch my raw videos, I showed all my natural products I use. I like Winter's Gate. Winter's Gate's a good Nature's Gate. Nature's Gate is a good brand. And then I was using hydrogen peroxide for mouthwash, and I'm also started using this Tom's natural mouthwash. And Tom's is pretty much, when it comes to natural oral hygiene, Tom's is like the main brand there is. You can actually find this at regular stores, so just thought I'd mention that. I said on my first video that I was probably going to drink between 1 gallon and 1 gallon of spring water during the day. Well, I'm still on my first bottle, and I've only drinking like half of it because the coconut water has actually been keeping my thirst quenched and keeping me full. I haven't really had to drink much spring water, but I probably should drink more than that because you want to keep flushing out. So yeah, that's about it. I wrote down topics because I keep forgetting to say stuff. Tongue scraper, 2 days off of work. I mentioned when I opened the coconut that there's formaldehyde on the outside. That's why you want to keep the plastic on. Well, apparently that might not be true. I'm not sure. I googled it, and apparently there may or may not be formaldehyde on the outside, but there might be chemicals on the outside. I'm not sure. I thought that's why there was plastic on it, to help so you don't touch the chemicals, but if there is or if there isn't, you can be rest assured that it does not get into the coconut water. If it's formaldehyde or not, the coconut water on the inside is absolutely safe, so don't worry about that. And yeah, I think that's about it. I'm thinking about growing out my facial hair again like I did when I went raw. I don't know why, but like when I do something like this, just totally like growing out my facial hair and everything just like helps me for some reason. Like, because when I'm done, then I can shave and look all better. I don't know. It's weird. I'm still using coconut oil on my skin. Yeah. Also, I said I might go a couple weeks or whatever. I'm kind of getting to the point where I'm almost thinking that I just want to go 1 week. I'm not sure though. Not because of hunger or anything, but I don't know. At first I was thinking about trying to break my record of 16 days, but I'm not sure if I want to break my record. I mentioned in previous videos that I think I slowed down my metabolism by doing the Master Cleanse for 16 days. And I read in the coconut book that your metabolism doesn't really slow down with the coconut water, so that's a good thing. But I'm just thinking about going a week and then doing the coconut oil cleanse for like 3 days. But I'm not sure. I just have to see how I feel out a week. And out a week, then I'll take it from there. I'm really wanting to get into the raw food stuff. Like Kelly and I are both wanting to just like jump into like eating high raw and like making recipes and stuff. So can't wait to start doing that. Keep wanting to make those raw burgers. Anyway, I think that is it for tonight. So I got 3 days down. If I go for a week, then 5 more days. If I go for 2 weeks, then whatever, just have to see. And appreciate the comments. I've already gotten comments on the first videos. You guys are awesome, cheering me on. And some of you guys want to do it, so that's awesome. Good luck to you. Hope you guys are successful. And I will see you guys later. It's about 5:45 on day 4. I just got home from work. Today sucked. I had to be trained on something new, a new program that I'm not used to, and I couldn't concentrate very well. I was a little dizzy, had a headache, and for some reason the left side of my left hand was tingling like it was almost numb. I don't know why. And I was cold. So today was the first day back to work, and the first day that the detox symptoms kicked in, and the first day that I felt like stopping. So that's why it's probably better to wait until I have a week off of work so I can just stay home the whole time, but I only had enough to take Monday and Tuesday off. So that's about it. Today sucked. I'm going to try to make it 7 days at least though. And someone asked me if I was saving the coconut meat from the coconuts, and I haven't been able to in every one because some of them are jelly inside. It's not flexible enough, it's not hard enough to do it. So I have been saving them on some of them. It just depends. Actually, I can show you real quick. Yeah, been saving some of them in plastic baggies like this. Just depends on when I open it, if I have time to get it out, if I feel like getting it out. But I am saving the meat on some of them for the raw recipes when I start eating again. And I think that's about it for today. So I'm going to try to make it 7 days. If not, you know, I've made it 4 days. And I also wanted to mention that I weighed myself again today. You probably shouldn't weigh yourself every day when you fast, but I just wanted to see how much I lost in the first 3 days of staying home. And the scale said 101.6, so I lost over 10 pounds in 3 days. That's 10 pounds of waste and water and whatever. So I know it's not fat, but it feels good to be 10 pounds lighter. I probably will start losing some fat though if I continue with it, because toxins are actually stored. They say toxins are stored in fat cells. That's why when you detoxify, you lose fat. So whatever. I don't know. I'm not really doing it to lose weight. The weight loss is a side effect. I'm doing it to detoxify and cleanse my body and blah blah blah. So it's just interesting to see that. And now I think that's about it. Drink about 6 coconuts today and some water, and I'll just see how I feel tomorrow, and I'll just take it from there. So I will see you guys tomorrow. I also wanted to add that the weight loss that does occur when fasting, when it's a short-term fast, is usually just waste and water weight. That usually will come right back when you start eating again. Long-term fasts, you do lose some fat because the toxins are stored in fat cells, but a lot of that's also water and waste. If you come off the fast correctly, you're going to gain like half the weight back no matter what you do, but if you come off of it correctly and then start eating better and exercising, you can sometimes keep half of it off, especially like the longer you fast and the slower you come off of it. I just wanted to mention that real quick. So to reiterate, day 4 kind of sucked. Didn't feel that great, but I might feel better tomorrow. Could feel the total opposite tomorrow. I could go a week, 2 weeks, I don't know. Just have to play it day by day, play it by ear, see how things go. So I will see you guys tomorrow. It's the night of day 5 of my young coconut water fast, and I feel like crap. I feel like stopping. I don't feel like doing this any longer, but I'm going to. I'm going to make it to at least 7 days. Today was a lot better than yesterday. Not a lot better, but better. I was just cold today and a little lightheaded. I think yesterday my problem was just having to be trained on that new stuff. I didn't feel like being trained, so I think that was my problem yesterday. I just went in today and did my work, and I actually had some good amount of energy in the morning. Just did my thing, and then in the evening I just kind of started feeling kind of run down and fatigued, and just barely made it through the last couple hours at work. And yeah, so it's about 5:30 right now. We just got home from work. I wanted to record the video so I could just lay down and relax, not going to the gym. Probably won't go to the gym again until maybe Saturday, the last day. I don't know, just have to see. But there's not much to say about today. I have noticed that this is the first fast where I haven't craved non-vegan food. I haven't even really craved anything, to be honest. It's just been more hunger than cravings. But usually when I fast, I start like craving non-vegan food and stuff from my childhood and stuff. Because when you fast and detoxify, you start craving stuff from like you hit long time ago that you haven't had in years. Because you know the food you eat from way back then is still a part of you, and you got to detoxify those cells and stuff. And I don't know, just for some reason when you fast, you crave food you haven't had in years, and that actually hasn't been happening much at all this time. The only thing that's been happening is hunger. Like I'm starting to get that empty feeling, like oh, there's nothing in there. Even the coconut water is starting to not keep me feeling full. Like I'm starting to feel the hungry feeling all day. So like I said before, the first 3 days were the easiest, and now it's getting harder. Both Kelly and I are ready to end it on Saturday on the seventh day, and then I'll probably, because she's doing a juice fast, and we're both about ready to end it on Saturday, so I'll probably do the coconut oil thing on Sunday the 8th, and that'll probably be it. Then I'm thinking maybe Monday eat some fruit, Tuesday maybe some fruit and some salad, and then Wednesday just jump right into my raw food stuff. So other than being like hungry, I keep thinking about what I want to do like for raw videos and stuff. So at lunch I went on my favorite recipe site, which is vegweb.com. They have a raw section, raw recipes. I really like vegweb.com. People, just regular people, just post vegan recipes. It's not like from any books or anything, it's just whatever people come up with, and I get a lot of my recipes from there. So looking forward to just ending this on Saturday. Well, Saturday will be the last day, then the coconut oil, and then the come off, and then I'll get into the making my raw food. I don't know, it's really interesting that I'm like actually wanting and thinking about healthy food for a change when I'm fasting, because I keep thinking about like the raw burgers, like I said, and like raw veggie rolls, and just all kinds of stuff that I can do, like flax crackers and the not tuna pate, and guacamole. Kelly and I are both craving guacamole. We're both wanting some guacamole, so that'll probably be one of the first raw things we eat. Jicama fries. There's actually a place here in town that makes really good fries. They like put garlic all over it, so we're going to try to imitate that with jicama fries. Put garlic all over the jicama fries. And yeah, that's about it for today. So I'm just going to try to make it through tomorrow. I'm going to leave at 4 tomorrow, an hour early from work, because I got some stuff to do. So I'm just going to try to make it till 4. Then I'll just have Saturday, and that'll be it. Then I'll be done, take it from there, start posting recipes maybe later next week, and that's about it. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, it's 4:45 on day 6. Today was Friday, my last day of working while on the fast, and this morning I nicked my finger opening a coconut. On the first video, when I mentioned not to hold the coconut because I have a scar, well, usually when I hit my finger with the cleaver, it's usually from trying to pop the top off after I've already hit it. So what I'll do is like I'll try to pop the top off, and then it'll miss, and I'll hit my finger. I've done that like a few times, but it's just a little cut. It'll heal up really nice. Let's see, today was pretty much a lot like yesterday. Little dizzy whenever I stood up, no energy. But it wasn't as bad because I was just looking forward to leaving at 4 because I left an hour early, and just like counting down the hours, you know, just trying to make it through the day. And then 4 got here and I left, and now I'm home. I did notice that today I had a really heightened sense of smell when it came to food. When you fast, smelling food, like you can really smell food from like miles away. Like your sense of smell like really heightens when you're fasting, especially with food. So like I had to go through the break room a couple times on lunch to go out to my car, and like the smell was getting to me. Like it smelled good. Like it doesn't matter what it is when I'm fasting, anything smells good, even if I don't eat it anymore. Then I went to the bank, and on my way into the bank I could smell the food from all the restaurants around the bank, and it just smelled so good. I don't even know what I was smelling, probably a combination of everything, but it just smelled so good. Like, because I'm so hungry, like anything smells good right now. Any kind of food smells good. So I was like, oh my gosh, that smells so good. Oh man, I don't know if I can make it another day, but I can make it another day. I'm flying solo tonight, just gonna stay home by myself, relax. I was thinking about going to the gym, but I was thinking I probably might get too hungry if I do that, like burning all those calories. I think I'm just gonna stay home, take an Epsom salt bath, and just relax, watch Ghost Adventures, and just chill. Yeah, so that's about it for today. I started sprouting some sunflower seeds. Gonna make some sunflower greens here pretty soon when they sprout. Plant them, grow some sunflower greens. Those are really good. And I think that's about it for today. So I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Alright, it's about 6 p.m. on the night of day 7 of my young coconut water fast, and I just got out of the shower. That's why my hair is wet. Yeah, today is the last day. I do not feel the need to go longer than 7 days on the young coconut water. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling detoxified. My tongue's still coated, but your tongue can be coated for weeks. So I'm going to do the coconut oil detox tomorrow, and then fruit and salad, and then just get right into my high raw stuff. Got lots of plans. I've been looking up recipes. Going to do a lot of videos in the future. A lot of raw food recipe videos coming. I promise. Things like the raw burgers, flax pancakes, raw tacos, all kinds of stuff. So look forward to that. Today is Saturday, so I basically I cleaned up my apartment, and last night I watched a couple of Dan the Man, the Liferegenerator's videos that he put on DVD. He put out some DVDs. His YouTube stuff is good, but his DVDs are like really in-depth. So I watched some of his videos from his DVDs last night, and then a few more today. I listened to one of them while I was cleaning, and then I just watched the other couple afterwards. And yeah, I learned a lot from him. I've been researching plant-based diets for the past 9 years, specifically raw plant-based diets since 2007, and I learned a lot of stuff from Dan the Man that I didn't even know. He's really informative and really inspiring, and if I wasn't inspired to go raw before, I'm definitely inspired to go high raw now. So actually, I think I'm officially going to say on camera that Ann Wigmore is my favorite epic raw food guru person, but as far as like a newer raw foodist on YouTube with the YouTube channel who's giving out information, I'm going to go ahead and say that Dan the Man, the Liferegenerator, is my favorite YouTube raw food guy. So if you haven't checked him out, check him out. He's got 1,000 videos. He posts like a video every day, tons of recipes, a lot of juicing, and I really just like that he is all about people with their own plan. Like, he's not one of these people who are like, you have to do it this way, this is the only way. Like, he really believes in just personal plans for people, because everyone comes from a different walk of life. People's got different things going on. There's a different plan for different people. So, and that's how I am. Different strokes for different folks. Not every raw food way of eating works for everybody. So I just wanted to say that. I I cleaned up my apartment, watched Dan the Man videos, and then I watched some of my own recipe videos and whatnot to get me in the mood to go raw and stuff. Like I said, you probably don't want to watch videos about food while you're fasting because it makes you hungry, but I'm just really feeling gung-ho to just get started on this high raw diet, because I've been working my way up to this point. Technically 9 years I've been working my way up to get here, documenting since 2007, working my way up to this point, and I'm ready to just cut out the crap, cut out the processed food, and start alkalizing my body. Dan the Man says alkalize, detox, and regenerate, and that's what I'm going to do. And I've even decided not to get back on my Enbrel, not just yet anyway. I want to try alkalizing my body, detoxing and regenerating, and seeing if I can get clearer skin, because your skin is a result of your liver, and I have psoriasis, so that must mean something's going on with my liver. I don't know. I mean, maybe I need to detox my liver more, whatever, but yeah, I'm going to just try to get the natural stuff going on with my psoriasis. I may turn back to Enbrel in the future. I'm not totally dissing that right now, but that's just how I'm feeling right now at this very moment. I'm going to try the natural stuff, and that's about it. Oh, I was going to mention how it compares to the Master Cleanse, because I'm a big Master Cleanse guy. As far as preparation goes, the coconut water fast is a lot easier than the Master Cleanse, but as far as doing it for an extended period of time, I think the Master Cleanse is more doable than just coconut water, because the coconut water has enzymes and vitamins and minerals, but the Master Cleanse has the grade B maple syrup, which helps keep you full and actually gives you energy and stuff. And I don't know, they're two different things. I can't really compare them too closely, but there's a reason why the Master Cleanse is so popular, because it's one of the main fasting cleansing programs out there, and it works for a lot of people. But the coconut water fast is a great alternative to something like the Master Cleanse or a juice fast or juice feast. And I'll probably do it again in short spurts, like maybe 1 to 3 days. And I was actually going to mention, I bookmark a page in here that mentions only doing it for like 7 days. He said, fasting is not a one-time thing you do to gain instant health, and you do not need to jump into a 30-day fast to purge all your toxins at one time. Most people have so many toxins in their bodies that they couldn't endure an extended fast without medical supervision. Fasting should be broken down into smaller periods of time and repeated frequently. Then as the body becomes cleaner, longer fasts can be attempted. And I tend to agree with that. After experiencing a few short 1 to 3 day fasts, you can try doing longer 7 to 14 day fasts if you like. The more often you fast, the longer you will be able to fast. Also, fasting becomes easier with experience. And I totally agree with that. I mean, technically, you really shouldn't go longer than a week without medical supervision. So it's been a week. I feel good. I feel detoxified. My tongue is still white, but you can your tongue can be white for weeks. So I'm definitely not going to do this for weeks. I'm ready to get into my raw food stuff. And I got a Norman Walker book here. This is from like the early 80s. And then he also talks about fasting. He says, under no circumstances should one fast for more than 6 or 7 consecutive days. The cleansing of the colon daily during a fast is a good idea if you can find a colonic operator, or you can give yourself a high enema. Then he goes on to say, bear in mind that a prolonged fast exceeding 6 or 7 days will start a reverse process in the body. This means that the cells in the body will begin to feed on each other, lacking proper and natural nourishment. This could be very dangerous and may even become fatal. Fasting is very beneficial, but please do remember not to fast for any more than 6 or 7 days at the utmost. I know a lot of people is going to disagree with that. You can totally fast 30, 40 days or longer. But I'm just feeling a short fast this time. 7 days, that feels long enough to me right now. I don't feel a need to go any longer than that. Kelly, this is her last day of the juice fast. Yeah, so she actually water fasted today, and we're done as of tomorrow morning. I'm going to start my oil detox tomorrow morning. probably do an enema with oil, with the coconut oil, and then take a bath, put some coconut oil in there. Actually, just Dan the Man recommended putting coconut oil in your bath. It's good for your hair and everything. Let's see. I have 12 coconuts left. I started out with 63. I got 12 left. One of them was bad, so you can do the math. I used about 50 coconuts, 7 for an enema, so I had some water left over each day. So I think I went through I actually drank about 48 to 50 coconuts worth of water, and probably between 1 gallon and 2 gallons of filtered water. So if you want to gauge, if you do this, you can gauge how much you're drinking. I watched a woman on Facebook do it. She did it for like 13 days, and she drank like 12 coconuts a day. I only felt the need to drink like 6 coconuts. Like any more than 6 coconuts, and I was getting like past what I was feeling the need to drink. But it is important to stay hydrated when you're fasting, because if you don't, you can start like messing up your kidneys and stuff. You just gotta be careful. So if you're coconut water fasting, or fasting in general, good luck to you. It's very beneficial. Research, read up on how to do it. There's more to it than just not eating. You gotta know what you're doing. And that's about it. So thanks for watching.